Hello everyone and welcome back. So I know it's been a few days since I last streamed, but I have been ill, and I still am. But I wanted to do this stream today, because today is Pearl Harbor Day. I am presently on Earth, as my character is to honor our veterans, and they will be remembered throughout time. So we're going to continue our mission, the Cardassian Struggle, mission of Jabberwocky.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardec. No doubt you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathor. I have notified Vedic Krim. She is waiting for you in the temple.
Understood, Commander
How can
Minna.
I help you?
So I do apologize if you guys hear me coughing a lot. Can I transport the DS9? Just to defer, it looks like. I love how that ship does that. We have arrived in the Bajor system, sir. We are, sir, detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's the True Way. They are hailing us. On
I
screen.
am Gul Mutak of the Kriegar, Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the True Way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Are you insane? We are in orbit of Bajor. We could have ships here in a moment. He has cut off communications and is powering up weapons. What are your orders, sir? Hail Deep Space
Sarah's
Nine.
here.
Commander, we've been ambushed by the True Way in orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks, we'll hold out as long as we can. Well, I'm sure we can hold out indefinitely.
Warning, ship is under attack. Has failed.
Good. You're still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
I appreciate your zeal, Commander. Let's not get carried away.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield has failed. Left shield
last of them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Thank you, Commander. Are you ready to beam down? Yes, I am. Medic Kryn indicates she is waiting for you at the temple. Acknowledged.
Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
What do you
I am
do?
a seeker of knowledge. I spend my days in service and prayer. The prophets have many things to teach us, but their lessons are subtle and full of mystery. It takes a quiet, attentive mind to understand. I am not as wise as Ranjan Ravel, but he is always willing to help pilgrims like me find our way. I may never fully grasp the wisdom of the prophets, but I can try. The journey to enlightenment is a blessing in of itself. If that is all I ever have, it is enough. Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
I am looking for Medic
Medic
Kryn.
Kryn is in the temple office, just to the east of here.
Thank you.
How may I help you?
I am here to return this orb to the temple.
Wonderful. The prophets have smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
It was an honor and a privilege to carry this burden.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
With pleasure, Medic Kryn. I have returned the orb of possibilities.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
I don't understand.
What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backwards.
When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reversed.
Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it.
As you must return.
I would be honored to know what the prophets shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
It was very cryptic. They seemed to suggest that this is not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there by a Vedic Eth describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Thank you, Medic Kryn. I have been fascinated by the existence of this so-called mirror universe ever since our recent contact with it. I have interviewed the emissary, Colonel Kira, and others about their experiences with the mirror universe. Many questions remain. It seems the mirror universe has prophets, but are they the same prophets? There is no mention of a celestial temple, and certainly in the mirror, Benjamin Sisko was no emissary. I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the mirror universe. The Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Federation has quarantined any access to the mirror universe, and Bajor is seeking membership. I have continued my research by interviews, but my questions remain unanswered. I fear I have no choice but to renounce my seat on the Assembly, and pursue the entrance to the mirror universe on my own. I don't have the technical prowess to create one of those multi-dimensional devices myself, and I have an engineer friend who owes me a favor. I'm lucky to be alive. I managed to cross over to the mirror universe, but Terok Nor, as they call Deep Space Nine, has been taken over by the Terran Rebellion. They're using it as a base of power, attempting to reassert their control over the Bajor sector. Bajorans are not trusted and are used mainly for mining and ore processing. Cruel irony given Bajor's history in both universes. I was able to join with Bajoran workers and get some of my questions answered. Bajorans of the mirror universe are much like us. It sounds as if their prophets are also most similar. They even have orbs such as we have here. However, to them the celestial temple is a myth or metaphor, not a physical place such as ours. I do not know if this is because it simply has not been discovered, or the prophets of that universe have sealed themselves away for some reason. The only way to find out is either to cross over with a spaceship, or somehow procure one there. I have received a curious message from someone in the mirror universe offering to assist me. Note, shortly after making this entry, Vedic ETH disappeared and was never heard from again.
Sarah's here.
We believe the orb is from the mirror universe. We think we can pass through the anomaly we found earlier.
Acknowledged. Be careful. The mirror universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe, and you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern, Commander, but we'll be fine. Yes, beat me up and set a course with Badlands.
Sarah's here. What is your status?
We've entered the Badlands and are heading towards the anomaly.
Acknowledged. Keep comm lines open as long as possible. We have limited intelligence on the mirror universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran Rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
I am Gul Haneri of the Torn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Red alert. Red alert battle stations power to shields from weapons.
I believe Gul Kardec.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Shields have failed.
Then support an alliance with the Terran Empire. Stay under guard.
Sir, I believe that we can activate the portal by bombarding it with Techion radiation. Make the necessary modifications to the deflector dish.
Greetings. I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take a chance. Surrender, now, and I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We will never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Wow, I just defeated her real quick. We're clear to warp to Bajor. Understood. We have riding on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. What I've been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and is occupied by them again. We should be on our guard. Acknowledged. Sir, those appear to be true-way soldiers. Could they have followed us through the portal? I believe it's most likely that they were Gul Kardec's troops waiting for us.
Gul Kardec was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces, attack the invaders! I want them alive.
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power.
Guards! Guards!
Yeah, run up instead of fighting me. Sure looks like to be a whorehouse. At least over here.
Enemy targets on sensor.
We will meet again. Soon.
There's Gul Kardec.
Incoming subspace signal.
You! You have interfered with my plans for the last time!
Oh, get used to it.
Personal shield losing power.
Stop! Fighting is not permitted here.
This is not your affair.
What? A changeling? Oh, quit grabbing me. Stop it. Captured your ass.
Thank you. I feel much better. But a changeling? Here? We only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose for your visit?
I have come to return your
The
orb.
Orb of Possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come by it? Never mind. The prophets teach us not to look at their workings too closely. Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
You are most welcome.
From Gul Kardec to Gul Palat, I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe, where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
What do
I
you
am
do?
a seeker of knowledge. I spend my days in...
Okay, same thing. I have returned the orb of possibilities again.
We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance.
Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return.
But we shall restore the balance as you did.
You have returned our orb. Now you must return.
Sir, what just happened? We opened the orb case and suddenly everything went white. Then we appeared on the latex Deadpool in orbit of Bajor. We appeared to be back in our own universe. I believe the mere prophets returned us. I must consult with Vedic Crim.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
I believe the mere prophets returned me here.
Indeed. I know little of the mirror prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper
Then
place.
you have the gratitude of 2 Bajors. May the prophets continue to smile upon you.
Thank you, Vedic Crim.
So, Gul Kardec was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the Mirror Universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory. How can I help?
Congratulations, Admiral.
The pad you discovered on Gul Kardec revealed the location of a secret facility in the Alpha Quadrant. There appears to be some kind of alliance between the True Way and the Dominion. We cannot allow them to join forces. How can I help you?
Your list of available specializations can be seen here. The progress bar reflects your current status with specialization. You can assign 1 specialization as primary and 1 as secondary. All additional abilities. If you have
Sir, we've arrived in the Devil system at the coordinates Gul Kardek's pad. Detecting Cardassian and Dominion energy signatures. Acknowledged.
Target shields have failed. Target shields have failed. Target shields have failed.
Keldon class, huh?
Warning. Ships under attack. Target shields have failed.
Scan complete, sir. I'm detecting numerous life signs, mostly Gemini. It appears to be some kind of manufacturing facility. Based on the presence of large amounts of uranium, benzene, bicardazine, I'm detecting, along with Gemini life signs, I would venture this is a Ketracel White facility. What is Ketracel White? In case anyone doesn't know. It is an addictive narcotic containing nutrients and an enzyme lacked by the Gemini. Dominion uses it to keep control of the Gemini. Look for their place to beam down. I have located a cave just above the facility which will allow us to beam in undetected. Are you ready? Yes. And this is going to be the last mission. I can barely talk. We have arrived in the cave just above the facility, sir. Scans confirm this is indeed a factory for producing Ketracel White. If we were to destroy this factory, it would be a great blow to these Dominion Alpha Gemini and their True Way allies. A few well-placed charges would cause a chain reaction that would destroy the facility. Detecting Cardassian and Dominion life signs below, sir, we'd be best to be on our guard. Yes, I repel, you guys just jump down. Area secure, sir. The area ahead just appears to be a laboratory. Yeah. Containing multiple Gemini life signs and one Vorta. Acknowledged.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Greetings. I am very glad to meet you. I am Naaman, a Vorta scientist, and servant of the Founders and the Dominion, of course.
You are pleased to see us.
Yes. I have a proposition to which I hope you shall be amenable. I serve a founder named Los. He is one of 100 founders sent here to the Alpha Quadrant. His actions have placed me in a bit of a moral conundrum that I hope you can help me unravel.
A Vorto is a moral conundrum? I didn't realize you had
Los
morals.
was the first of these Alpha Quadrant founders to emerge. He located and gathered the others into a new Great Link. However, he has not seen fit to tell these founders that the war with the Dominion is over, and that the Great Link is alive and well in the Gamma Quadrant. Instead, he has convinced them that you solids exterminated the Great Link, and are attempting to exterminate these founders as well.
Why do you continue to serve
Several
Los?
reasons. First, even if I do not agree with him, he is a god. Second, he is my only link to the other founders here. Finally, his Jem'Hadar are fanatically loyal and watch me constantly. Although you seem to have mitigated that issue.
If you serve Los, why have you chosen to betray him?
Betrayal is such an ugly word. I prefer to think of our arrangement as a creative solution to a difficult problem. But semantics aside, I do not feel so much that I am betraying Los as liberating the other 98 founders and serving the Dominion and the founders. I do not believe they would want these Alpha Quadrant founders to be ignorant of the truth. I also fear that if Los continues his plans, it could result in the death of founders. The morphogenic virus still lives in the memory of the Dominion.
What do you do
My
here?
job is to supervise the Ketracel White production. While the Jem'Hadar are mighty warriors, they are not the greatest scientists, nor do we wish them to have the secret of Ketracel White production.
What is this deal you propose?
Los keeps me away from the new link. They have been raised on his deceits, and so will be utterly convinced that you are attempting to exterminate them. I believe we can help each other. You can free me and take me to the new link, where I can explain to the founders the truth, that the Dominion still exists, and that you are not hunting them to extinction.
Uh-huh. What's the catch?
I do not like the word catch. It sounds so mercenary. But yes, my price is Los's life. After I reveal the truth to the new link, you must allow them to mete out their justice. I cannot jeopardize the life of a founder under any circumstances.
Very well, come with us. Area ahead appears to be some kind of command center. I'm heading Cardassian Gemini life science.
I'll be glad to get out of here. These Alpha Jem'Hadar don't understand the proper respect owed to a Vorta.
Hey, Naaman, how about you just be quiet?
Intruders! I'll put up a force field. You dump the data!
We've got to stop the first before he deletes all the data. Excellent. I shall retrieve the coordinates.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I have the data. It will take some time to decrypt, but I recommend we depart as quickly as possible.
Agreed. Yes, I'm ready. Capacity of Dominion energy centers incoming. Charges on the surface are ready to detonate on your command. Acknowledged.
Scanning in progress.
You are so quick to blow things up. Such a waste. That factory might have come in handy someday.
Warning, ship.
Quiet.
Target shields have failed.
Usually seem to be angry at the jet Pagoda. Of course, they always seem a bit angry. Don't you think so?
Damon is requested to speak with you.
I have completed the decryption of the data we recovered. The new link appears to lie in the Orias system. I have transferred the coordinates to your helm. I want to thank you for your service to the Dominion. I also want to remind you of our agreement, namely that Loss, or any other founder for that matter, is not to be killed by you.
I remember, Damon. I hope I don't come to regret making this arrangement. And that's going to be the end. Wish I could have streamed longer, but I can barely even talk. So everyone have a great evening, and I'll see you next time.
Congratulations on destroying the facility. That should cripple the Alpha Jem'Hadar for the time being. But we need to make contact with this new link. Hopefully Naaman can convince them of the truth before it's too late. Keep a close eye on him. We may have a treaty with the Dominion, but that doesn't mean I trust them. Abortus' first loyalty will always be to the Founders. How can I help you?
Congratulations, Admiral.